And it's quite odd being at an event for Yamaha like tonight, because most of the songs we're playing were actually written on a Yamaha BB 1200S and then recorded on a Yamaha BB 1200S. It's the Yamaha, the sound of it, that inspired a lot of New Order's songs.
And
So it's actually quite weird.
Usually we have that guitar on tour.
Yeah, we do,
But
and
not
we still use it, yeah. But I mean, the wonderful thing about getting a new one is now that we can put the old ones away for a bit and save it for our retirement, for our pension fund.
How much was the guitar?
The guitar that I bought was, I think it was about £350.
That's a lot back in the day.
Yeah, so in 1979, late 79, 80, when I bought it, I started off with a BB 600 and then went to a BB 1200 and then settled for some. I don't know why I tried the BB 1200S. The guy in the music shop recommended it because I'd bought the 1200, which was the passive, straight through neck but passive. And when I got the 1200S, which was the active with the straight through neck, it was just absolutely perfect. So yeah, I mean, it was amazing to find something that fulfilled all your requirements. And I used it on a new track 2 weeks ago with a French group called the Liminanas. So yeah, it's actually quite weird to think that I've been using it now for nearly 40 years to write all my tunes on, all my 4-string tunes, and I've tried umpteen times to use other guitars. I've had Gibson try and give me guitars, I've had Fender, everybody trying to give you guitars, and I'm afraid it's really weird, because normally most musicians would snatch their hands off. But you're going, no, it doesn't sound as good as my Yamaha. I can't use it. It is, and I suppose the big problem that we had with the Yamahas in between is that I never thought that they captured the magic that they had with that guitar. The great thing about this one that we're playing tonight is that it has actually captured the magic, and in fact they've actually got one thing better, which is that it's got more bottom end, which is great for your normal bass players, but it's also good for us high note bass players because it makes the sound fatter.
Hello, I have a very important question that I'd like to ask.
Mm-hmm.
When is the Peter Hook signature bass coming out from Yamaha? Because I think there's a big demand for it.
Well,
I'd get shouted at if I didn't ask.
There's certainly a big demand from me. The interesting thing about the basses is that the only thing that Yamaha basses didn't do, which I had to rectify, was feedback.
Right.
The reason I had the semi-acoustics made was so I was able to play the guitars live and do what Mick Ronson used to do when he used to stand in front of the speaker and wave it and get the whole guitar to feed back. And I thought, I'm going to do that. And I thought, shit, how am I going to do it? Because he's playing the guitar. So the only way to do it was to use a hollow body. Right? So the hollow body allows you to get feedback because my custom builds are a BB 1200S copied completely all down to the electronics with a hollow body, so I can make it feedback at the amp. I've never been able to use the custom built ones in the studio.
Right.
They sound crap in the studio. They do not sound anywhere near as good as the BB.
So never recorded with a hollow?
No,
right.
Never. I've tried umpteen times. So I suppose your decision really and your responsibility has to be to make something that sounds great. But yeah, as a signature model would be nice. I mean, Flea had one. I bought you one, didn't I?
Yeah.
I bought you a Flea guitar and it sounded shit.
Yeah, well,
I will never forgive Flea for that.
It's good for certain things, and not good for others.
For holding the door open.
It's good for slapping, if you're into that, which I know you're not.
No.
Yeah.
No, that was the one thing. I did get a friend of mine called Donald Johnson from a band called Certain Ratio. When slapping was really big in the 80s and I couldn't do it, I thought I'll go and have some lessons because he was fantastic slap bass.
So he plays drums and
Yeah. He's really good. Yeah, he's a really good drummer, a really good bass player. And he gave me one lesson, and then at the end of it he said, "Okay," he said, "Can I give you some advice?" And I Oh, I said, yeah. He said, stick to what you're good at.